thanks for joining us. Coast to Coast got a couple of recent All-Australians taking part in the conversation today. Thanks for coming in, boys. I know it's a jam-packed day, but we got Lush, Gov. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good. I think Lush is good too. I'll answer for him.
Feeling good. Happy to be here.
A lot on at the moment, but a lot has happened since the last time, I guess, we've spoke in this studio, which is looking a little bit revamped. Any good?
Yeah, it looks wicked.
Goes all right, eh?
Looks cool as.
A lot's happened in that break. Gov, why don't you run me through the list? So we'll start with your wedding, eh? Probably big deal in terms of celebrating something that's been long-lasting with you and Mads. Give us a bit about the day or the lead-up or the Bucks over on the East Coast. Give us something of detail for everyone listening.
Yeah, it was good. Obviously got married, and obviously getting married comes with bucks and hens.
She finally asked you.
Parties.
She finally asked you.
Yeah. Look, I finally accepted. She's been asked for years. No, it actually was quite the opposite, actually. Maddie was pretty keen just to completely elope, but which I was half keen to do as well, but it's not about us. It's about everyone else, and having a bit of fun with everyone, so that's what we try to make it. Seemed like it was a bit of fun. Bucks was good fun.
Came back in one piece, everyone that went?
Yeah. I think we've all come back in one piece.
Got one good yarn for me for the Bucks that's appropriate?
One good one that's appropriate. No, not really.
Who was in the votes of the 8 or 10 blokes from West Coast that attended?
It's very hard to go past your normal suspects of Chris Maston and Tom Barras. Very hard to go past those two. So they were very good. But I think everyone had fun. So it was good. First time up in Cairns. Never been up to Cairns as a holiday destination.
Yeah,
it's a good spot, Gilligan's.
It was wedding galore, Snake, because you've got your good man Roth tying the knot. Also Duggo. Give us some detail of any of those weddings. Bit emotional with the Rotham one. It was a marriage and farewell at the same time.
It's always a good time of year, regardless. A bit of time off from footy. There was a few wedding days, and emceed one of them. Had to speak at Rothy's and got to watch the big fella get tied in the knot as well. So there was plenty happening.
Which one did you say?
Me and Rothy, Duggo's.
Right.
Yeah.
Give us a review.
I don't know. Can you remember? No, it was very limited. It was just sort of the formalities addressing them and a couple of gags here and there.
But they went off?
I can't remember.
Yeah, like a lead balloon.
Yeah.
The boys were good. The boys were good. That's a tough gig, I reckon.
Big time.
I've never done it, but I'd imagine that'd be a very, very tough gig. So
who did
the boys did well. I went straight to the best in the biz. So I went with Scully because he knew what he did. Knows what he's doing. Sorry.
I heard good reports of Scully.
Scully was amazing for us, yeah, and obviously extremely close mate of mine. So tied him really well. I thought he set the scene really well.
Excellent. And we've got a couple of farewells. So Roffy from the club, Jacko Nelson, TB. How do we feel when these boys were leaving our lives in such a close capacity as they are in your day-to-day life?
Yeah, it's definitely different not seeing them every day. I'd like to see them a little more than I am at the moment, but it's a change, and it's exciting for both of them to go off and do different things. And my boy Rothy's doing well, working at Clontarf, so it's interesting hearing some of the stories of his day-to-day life. But he's definitely dearly missed around the club.
Yeah, of course, and not just because they're mates, I guess. Good players, been around the club for a while. But those type of guys are real connectors between the whole group. We're obviously close with them, but their connection between young boys and the older boys and just their holistic approach to a footy club as a whole is what's missed for sure. Banter, they're good fun as well. So definitely missed, but at the same time, some new youth has come in and helped bring a little bit more speed and fitness to our list.
You two couldn't have played better footy last year, and you've gone All-Australian Blazers. You've done it together, which I'm assuming made the night and the celebration all the more better to share it with each other. Snake, to do it in your 8th year and to explode on the scene as you did was pretty sick. Your comments and your speeches on JW Medal Night echoed that. You were on.
Well, I haven't got an award in the first 7 years of my career here, and I'm just making up for lost time, I guess. Anyone who knows me well, knows my affiliation and love with my Nana Fran, who's my mum's mum, believe it or not. she called me as I was walking in tonight. She set up the live stream, and she was just tucking into her first Rusky, her first Smirnoff Ice, whatever it is. That was about 6:30, so it's about 10 now. So, Nana, if you're still with us, love ya. What was that? Yeah, I guess I was. I was up there plenty enough times. No, it was a great year. Looking back on it now, I don't know if I fully processed the year in terms of accolades and stuff like that, but it's probably something I will down the track. But
Do you think you always had that level of production in you? I mean, even when you were facing, the big medical dramas that you did a year prior.
Yeah, I think so. I think just the amount of work I was putting in to be ready and be the best I could, I felt I wasn't getting the full outcome from that. So I knew something was going to give, and it all sort of clicked one year, and I was able to play enough footy to sort of get those accolades, and it's pretty cool.
What about the night itself, Gov? Were you going over to Melbourne? I saw the photo of you and Mads on the scooter and Jake at the front. I assumed that was when the sun was coming up. I'm like, how's this bloke posting at 5 a.m. on the way home from Crown or wherever it was? How did you find the night? But that was on the way there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was on the way there. Yeah, the night's cool, I guess. Look, I'm not taking away from the honour of it. No, it's not that at all. It's like the honour. The honour
time that loses its luster, is it?
Yeah, maybe. The honour of it is great, but for us, you're flying a long way to throw a suit on, which I've got to head. Not head for a suit. No, I hate wearing suits. And then obviously it's a lot of formalities throughout the day, and you've got to really behave and blah, 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 and all the rest of it. So,
are you going out with those boys? Or are you just going out together with Mads afterwards? The other inductees?
We just went out for a couple of quiet ones. Harley was over there. He got an award. Duggo was over there as well. So, it was actually pretty quiet. It
was good. Maddie had never come to one, so I thought it was a good opportunity to get her over for one. And it was a good night.
Most of those boys were playing finals.
Yeah. So
I reckon
it was actually good to get on the recruits, actually. You can get over there and just get into a few boys' ears. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But
sick. Much better result. Much better performance from the boys on the weekend. So we'll talk just a tiny bit of footy. You've obviously just gone through game review now, and there were some good things, but plenty of things to work on in the second half after such an absolute belter beginning. You got to be thrilled to at least front up with that performance against a team like Brisbane, particularly after round one when you've tried everything in the preseason and you've got something cooking and you've got a new style of play that looks like it's working, and then can't execute it against the Suns. Good turnaround in that sense.
Yeah, it was a good response. I think we needed to respond purely from an effort, probably, an intent point of view. Because if you don't get that right, it's very hard to implement your game plan off the back of it. So I felt the boys responded really well on the weekend, and then probably the byproduct of that for us on the weekend is our system fell down a little bit, which is probably as expected, being a young side, new system, new game plan, those sort of things can happen, and that is a lot easier to start learning and teaching rather than just rocking up every day and saying we need to work harder and bring more energy. So, much better response and some good signs, but we still lost. So, and I thought it was a good opportunity for us on the weekend to maybe steal that one, but we'll take the positive from it and move forward into a massive week this week, the Derby.
How'd you go watching the game, big fella? Were you up and about?
Yeah, I was. I'm not a very good watcher, so I was a bit jittery. I was very happy watching the first quarter and probably first half, but as Brizzy started clawing their way back, I couldn't bear to watch. But I was pretty proud watching. Good to see a response from the boys. I think it probably would have been actually tough to play worse than we did last week. That's as bad as I've seen us play in a while, considering how much we've lost in the last few years. But
you had to go front 6PR with a few tough questions, didn't you, from Uncle Jakovic off the long run up? Yeah,
that was last week. He's doesn't hold back, Big Jacko, but he's very passionate about this club and he loves us so much. So it comes from a good place. But no tough questions this week off the back of that performance. It's pretty gutsy.
Name me one player or one act that you particularly admired from that game. That you've seen some review and you had time to digest it a little bit.
my one act, I just thought Liam Baker from Bounce Down, his sort of first quarter, just really got us going. The little chihuahua in there, or whatever size dog he is, he's a goer, and he just gave us so much to get us going.
Plankton.
He blew up in the end, but he was, I just really, really loved his energy and effort to get everyone going in the midfield.
I was probably going to say the Bakes as well, but I think Tommy Cole, a lot of the work he does, isn't seen by a lot of people, goes unrewarded, and cops a fair bit of criticism, I think, TC, and undeservedly. I think there's one bloke out there that's given 100%, trying to do the right thing for us every week, and it's him. He set the standard in terms of how we want to defend, and he made some big plays on the day. It was huge.
Love Cripper's chase in the first quarter where he stopped a goal on the Lions surging forward. He reckons it was top speed for the team at that point. Do you believe that from Cripper?
Cripper got top speed?
Mm-hmm. On that chase.
Maybe if he gave his jumper to someone else.
Yeah, if he threw with GPS.
It's a glitch.
Yeah.
All right. Dewar, bit stiff, not to collect some Rising Star awards, kicking a couple, getting 20-odd touches.
Is Dewar still eligible?
Yeah.
I reckon he would be, yeah. He's 21 this week, only played a handful.
I don't know the criteria.
Yeah, no, he's still eligible. Yeah, I think he's massively stiff, but the thing is, when they're stiff, they're always next in line. So if he has another good one this weekend, which hopefully he does, then hopefully it's his turn.
Yeah, hopefully he does get some recognition, but internally with us, he's getting plenty.
D Ware, as he was called by Brownie on the day, that's a bit of a man. Bit of cramp going around on the Sunday, mate. Bit warm out there.
That was a touch hot. Far out. Is it oven?
Good scheduling from the AFL to see our midday time slot up in Queensland for March. That was pretty good.
Yeah, no, we normally get those good time slots. Yeah, since I've been to the footy club, we sort of normally get those nice Friday arvo, Thursday arvo games, peak time. So another beauty on the weekend, Sunday, 40 degrees in a pot of steam. So
were you cramping up at all?
I was going, yeah, like the body was holding on late, and a lot of boys were. It was definitely one of the hottest games I've played in for a long time with humidity, but it was the same for both sides. It was a tough one out there, and I think Bailey had a full body cramp, and there's boys going down everywhere. It's a little bit funny towards the end.
Eagles fans, don't forget that you can travel with the team in season 2025. The club's private charter plane can take you or some mates one way or return, and of course includes a ticket to the game so you can cheer us on and be a part of the travel experience. You'll even have the opportunity to upgrade into some hospitality to really watch the game in comfort. So, to book your travel packages with the team, just head to eagleshospitality.com.au. And don't forget that for any Eagles fans attending the GWS match next week, there's a pre-match function happening before the game. So for all New South Wales supporters, you'll find further info also at eagleshospitality.com.au, as well as instructions for anyone looking to join the Eastern Eagles. You can get involved in a coterie group. There are up to 4 events running throughout the year with some unreal guest speakers. Jump on board, get involved with the Eastern Eagles, and stay connected with the footy club.
We've got RAC Derby number 60 this Sunday. A whopping number, good milestone. We're talking to Whoosh later today about sort of what it meant early doors, starting the Derby. And funnily enough, a couple of your old fellas playing in the inaugural Derby that day.
Woosher is?
No, well, Woosher did, and then your old man and your old man both played in the first Derby.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Funnily enough. So, do you ever talk to them about that before? That would have been a cool moment for the state to be the first Derby.
I've actually never even spoken to Dad about the Derby. No, not really.
Would have been probably more for your old man playing for Freo. New team coming in.
Well, your old man was a Freo dude, though, as well. He played East Freo, didn't he?
Yeah, he was. I'll give him a buzz after and I'll let you know.
Yes, I'll hit my old man up.
All right, I'm going to get to some fan questions. I'm going to send you on your way. You got to get to a school, got things to do. What are you going to do this hour?
Don't know.
Are you feeling good?
Yeah, pretty good.
Body cherry rum?
Yeah, getting there.
Sick. Yeah. Lot of fan questions about where your body's at, so we just covered that one. Good. Best thing you've watched in the last 6 months?
Wow.
Was it the Vince McMahon documentary?
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was good insight. Do you have much time to watch?
Yeah, sort of, but I probably don't watch what everyone else is watching.
What are you watching, Big Rig?
Oh, no,
He's on YouTube.
I'm a rabbit
Going
hole.
down the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
I'm a bad rabbit holer.
You taking TB's spot in the rabbit hole community?
No, I think we were partners in crime with that. We bounced off each other's rabbit holes. But no, I'll go down rabbit holes of a lot of different things. But yeah, I don't know what I've watched that was amazing. Jay, you're watching something. every day.
Yeah, no, I'm watching.
Come on,
something.
what do you got for me?
I'm actually not going down many rabbit holes, but all the old wrestling stuff's on Netflix now.
Oh, mate, you're not.
I have seen that.
So, and I'm watching all the old Royal Rumbles at the moment. Yeah, I just there's one thing I can do is I'll just have it on and I'll just do my stuff around the house and it's good. I just get nostalgic with all that stuff.
Right.
That's what I grew up watching.
Yeah.
I reckon I'm up to 2003 at the moment.
So this is where like Vince McMahon was in the Royal Rumble and they put Stone Cold first and all that. You're watching all those again?
Yeah, you come back in at the end. Yeah.
You're a massive victim.
If we're going back, then I've cranked the Mighty Ducks up again because Hudson, my young fella's getting to that age. So that's what I've watched recently.
Did you watch Adolescence?
Okay.
Watch that.
Did-
Watch that as well.
Did Hutto really appreciate Gordon Bombay and what he was trying to build there?
Yeah, no, he fully got the whole concept of the whole movie. No. All he said is, where's the ice? Where's my ice skates? Can I go play? So, yeah, that didn't end well, but it was a good movie for me to watch. It wasn't about him, it was about me.
Are you finding the tough balance between what's he ready for to consume movie-wise and what he's not with his age and trying to pick the sweet spot?
Yeah, it's probably more I sort of know it. He doesn't know it, and he does his own thing and tries to sneak up and turn the TV on and get on YouTube or whatever and watch. But to his credit, he actually loves watching old footy highlights and some of the stuff he watches is pretty funny, but a little bit inappropriate for a 6-year-old. So yeah, I've had to put the pins on the on YouTube and stuff at home just to make sure he's not going down any rabbit holes and end up like his old man. So, but yeah, no, he loves pretty much anything sport. He's hard on the Wildcats as well. Loves Wildcats.
Wow, they'll be pretty flat about Bryce Cotton's decision to pull the pin, won't he?
Yeah, he's gonna have to get a new jersey now, I think. Or
Everyone
jumper,
will.
what they call them.
Yeah. All right, a few fan questions. I got one from Jet M9. Which teammate pushes you the most? Probably not physically.
Probably him to a point.
Yeah.
Playing on each other.
Yeah, I think so. Just naturally.
I don't think anyone's out there actively trying to push someone.
It's hard to do that.
Yep.
I think it's more by example now and how you actually train and who you're training with.
Yeah.
Cripper's
always done that.
Cripper's probably one for me that
Just sets the standard.
yeah, if you're going in getting him as a partner, you just know you're in for a high level.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Even if you're doing touch or kicking or whatever it is, he's bringing an intensity that is at a high level.
Yeah, sweet. What about this one? Angry Testies, 99. Jake, you got dacked in the North Melbourne game in the pre-season. We saw some Magpies jocks. What's going on there?
Wembley Magpies.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, no
sure,
Collingwood Magpies.
Oscar's got the same Brisbane ones, mate.
So would you go ransack your old man's undie drawer for a week, did you?
Just doing some marketing for the footy club. They actually sold. They put it up on their socials and sold a few pairs after.
Your worn ones?
No.
I would have
Angry Nuts has got all of them.
Angry Testies. No, they just took a photo of me getting dacked in the game and chucked on the socials and said last few pairs left, and they all
beautiful, and they went like hotcakes, didn't they?
There you go. Send it all through. Luce will pull his pants down
just
for
make
you.
sure
Just flick them through.
the shorts aren't tied up.
You got your phones on you at all?
Yeah.
All right. Abigail Georgie says, can you accept my message request? I was fat chance, but I want to know how many messages you've got in the pending messages, from people you're not following. Would it be in the hundreds?
No, or
are you checking them?
Every now and then, because sometimes you never know.
No, I get mine deletes after a certain time.
Right.
Yeah,
But it's like 20 plus, it says.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a couple of bots on there as well, I reckon.
Just wondering if you two
They're
go.
actually-
They've
they're
got
actually
a
pretty
good
funny.
success rate.
They're actually hell funny. They joined my live webcam. Nakedness girls.
You sure they're bots, Figgery?
Oh, yes. No, they are definitely bots.
Maddie sends me those as well. Love how we just can't put any of this up.
All right. Jasmine Rose, do you get nervous before games still?
Yeah, for sure.
I think the day you stop getting nervous is probably the time to just give it a rest, I reckon.
Yeah.
Hang them up.
Do they dissipate the moment the ball's bounced, or do they continue for a certain point? Because once the adrenaline's kind of kicked in and the game's underway, you're not nervous anymore, predictably, right?
You're too focused on what's happening. I think once the ball goes up, probably turns into more bit of anxiety. I think once the ball goes up, I want to get involved. I want the boys to do well. But before the game, it's just pure nervous excitement, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's definitely different for a backman. You go in and out of. You obviously before the game you get nervous for sure. Most people do. Once the game starts, you're into it. But then when you can feel momentum swinging, you start.
Some bum tightenings.
Yeah, there's some clenching happening, and it's normally to do with how the ball's coming down, really, and you're just trying to find a way to. Then you start getting nervous that you're about to have a bad kick on you. So, nerves are there for sure.
All right, lads. I think that'll just about do us. You've done well to step in for Oscar's absence today, Gov, mate. I really appreciate it. So does everyone listening. Jake, I reckon we'll get you in here a couple of times. You're doing good stuff. Hope you're back out there shortly. Thanks for joining us, boys. Coast to coast.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.